Hi everybody, it's 11 a.m. Today is a beautiful sunny day and I will try to reach the Blue Mountain Peak, which is the highest point of Jamaica.
Yo, kid, so what you doing, man? This man. You don't see the police them down now. Oh yeah, we approve, man. We approve. You know, yes.
Well, it's noon now. I've made my way from the halfway tree station to the Papin by road taxi and then by another road taxi from Papin to Mavis Bank. And now I need to decide how to go next. While getting off this road taxi I have torn my shorts, but fortunately I have a replacement. So near the Mavis Bank police station, a man with a hammer approached me and he introduced himself as a tour guy. I doubt he's a tour guy, but he offered me to take me to the Penline Castle by a bike for $20 US. However, I decided to take a walk because the view is really outstanding. Maybe I'll find another road taxi on the way. A very great view. I think it's about 5 miles from Mavis Bank to the Penline Castle, and I believe I can make it in 3 hours or so, which means I have enough time to reach the castle and to start looking for a night's lodging. Well, I have certain doubts that I will meet a road taxi on this road, but we'll see. The road is wet and sleepy. It looks like it was raining not far ago. A bridge through the river. It's 2:30 p.m. The road is going up, so it's very hot now. Well, I have reached the Hagley Gap and I have agreed for a bike taxi for a much lower price. I am waiting. Well, have got to the Penline Castle by a bike taxi from the Hagley Cab. It was very impressive. I didn't have the possibility to shoot it on video. Despite the name, there is no castle in Penline Castle, it's just a name. It would be a sunset in about an hour and a half, and I decided to stay in this house, not this one, but the one behind. According to the owner, this is the only house which has a Wi-Fi. Of course, I'm not staying because of Wi-Fi. Just it is raining somewhere up the mountain. I'm now going to visit the delicious restaurant of this guest house. Okay, I was joking. There is no restaurant in this guest house. But fortunately, I brought some food from the Kingston. I'm not sure if you can see this. The Blue Mountain Peak is usually covered by the clouds, and the best time to get there is the sunrise. So it's now 3 a.m. and I started hiking. The weather is not cold. I've put on 2 sheets, and actually I believe even 1 sheet would be enough. There is a river down there. I cannot see it, but I can hear it. Okay, I think I got lost. It's some kind of jungle. I don't think it's a way to the Blue Mountain. I need to go back. I don't know how far. Maybe I should have taken a guide. Well, I have realized that I'm completely lost when I encountered a closed gate and do not enter sign. And I approached the sign from the back side. Good news, I have found a tourist sign, which means I am on the right trail now. Well, this is the gate that I have encountered from the other side. This is the sign. I approached it from the back side, and I should just have passed the gate. I just didn't know that this is the correct trail. I have lost some time for this. I don't think I'll make it to the peak by the sunrise, but it doesn't matter. Well, the sunrise is in 40 minutes, and I'm still far from the mountain, and actually I don't know which way is correct again. But soon it will be possible to go without the flashlight, at least. Okay, I'm still on track. That's good. Well, it's sunrise, but I'm not even close to the peak. You're 2.5 miles from the peak. I just met other guests from the same hostel. They're coming back from the peak, and which means it's still an hour or an hour and a half to the peak. Maybe more, because I'm hiking for 5 hours already, and I'm tired and I rest often. Oh no, I'm still 1.5 miles from the peak. The last miles are the hardest. I feel like I spend too much time and effort on the wrong road, and now I rest a lot. Maybe I rest more than walk. Anyway, it's a good view here. You see, the sky is getting more cloudy, but it's still clear enough. I feel hunger. I took some chocolates from Kingston, but I left them in the hostel. And finally, the peak. Finally at 10 a.m. I finally reached the peak. The first 4 hours I was moving pretty fast, but then I slowed down significantly, as if my battery became very low. And, you can see that it is already very cloudy. There's not much you can see from here. However, it is said that in a clear day you can see Cuba from here. Oh. Okay, it's time to go back and get my chocolates. Well, I have successfully arrived to the hostel just before the rain. Can you tell me some words on the camera for my friends about me or about you, about the hostel, about anything?
Oh, well, give thanks to the eye for coming in, yeah? Yeah, coming in to come visit us here in the mountain as, you know, Rastafari, you know? Yeah, it was nice, you know? Yeah, and this guy, Dennis, is a good guy, you know? Yeah, man, you have a good vibes with him, you know? Yeah, man. It was really a good time, you know? Yeah, man. We have in the eye in the mountain here, yeah? So all the best and take care. Rastafari, give thanks. Yeah, man, bless it.
Thank you. Well, it's almost 6 p.m. and I have successfully returned to my hotel and took the hot shower, finally. I got to Mavis Bank from the hostel with a charter, which is simply a private taxi. Here's how it looked like. And I still have an apple and a lot of pilaf. Well, and for the souvenirs I bought some coffee from the coffee plantation of the guest house owner. Here it is. The real Jamaican Blue Mountain coffee. I also was supposed to pay $20 as an entrance fee to the Blue Mountain, but no one tried to collect it. I don't know why. For those of you who want to repeat my road, there is no need to go to Mavis Bank if you can go farther to Hagley Gap or anywhere. Then a guide is a good idea, but if you decide to go without guide, just don't miss this turn near Abbey Green and that turn. Don't forget a flashlight and water. If you don't have warm clothes, it's enough to have just 2 shirts at the same time, even with short sleeve. Thank you for watching this video. Never fear doing the things that you like, and take care.